Hey, this is Geno from Filter, and I'm here to give you a little private lesson on Captain Bligh. It's the second song off our new album. And I guess we should start with getting a basic sound. And this is just a rough, we spend a lot more time doing this, but I'm just going to take you through a rough estimation of how we get our primary tone. The first thing we lay down generally is Marshall guitars. Those are the basis of all of our guitar sounds, is a Marshall sound. We use the JMP1 preamp, and that goes into the 9200 power amp. But right now we're just running the JMP1 straight into the board from its speaker emulator outputs. I've got the volume set at about 18. The gain is set at 16. And my bass is at about 5. I've dipped the mids a little bit. They're at -2. The treble is set at 6, and my presence is set at 3. So this gives us our basic tone to work with. And also, one thing I should state, you should go out and get yourself a Fender Strat or a Fender Tele and get yourself a nice fat humbucker and put it in the bridge position. And the majority of our songs are done in drop D tuning, which is where you take the low, the E string, the low E, and you drop it down a whole step to D. So it goes D, A, D, G, B, E. So our primary tone is based in the Marshall JMP1. That's the preamp that Richard and I both use. We also use the ADA ampulator. That's a really useful tool for recording. It's basically like a speaker emulation slash preamp. So we'll start the lesson with taking our guitar and throwing it across the room. And what we'll do is we'll pick it up and we'll start learning the main riff. The main riff is on your low D string, and this is it. Okay, so to slow down the main riff, it essentially happens at the octave at the 12th fret and also at the 10th fret. There's a 32nd note kick, like accent, into the first part of the riff. So it's like that, like just pushing it in there. And then the chord that it slides down to, it's basically circular riff, all based out of this this low D string. So it's but you got to put the 32nd note little push jump start in the beginning of it and bring it up to speed. Okay, so you got the first half of the riff, then it goes down to this other chord that's on the 8th fret. And what it is, it's a 9th chord created by putting your pinky on the 4th string. You have basically root 5th, 9th. And this is a chord that's used a lot in this song. We use it a lot in a lot of Filter music, but this is used a lot, and I'll talk about it more in the chorus because all the chorus is this 9th chord. But essentially it just drops down to this one chord, and the playing of it, the right hand, is like a triplet feel. So it's like, and then it goes back. Down, and then the next two are at the 3rd fret and the 1st fret. It's the same chord with your first finger and the 6th and 5th strings, and then the 9th, and then down to the 1st fret, and then you're into the chorus. So it goes something like this, just to slow it down a little bit. Okay, so now you got yourself to the chorus. The chorus also uses these 9th chords throughout all of it. The important thing to check out in the chorus is the way the chords are approached. The second chord is anticipated, as is there's a slide up to the third chord, and then there's this syncopated thing going, as the pattern descends on the second half of the chorus. But it's all ninth chords, and it starts with the 12th fret, the tonic, I guess, chord, but it's a ninth. So it goes 12th fret, and then it goes down to the 9th fret. Then there's a slide up. The third chord is actually at the 8th fret, which is a half step lower, but it's slid up to. You kind of do like an open thing and then grab it at the 5th and then slide up. And then it goes 6th fret to the 3rd fret. So you just got to do it, and I'll play it slowly so that you can kind of pick it off. There's also like melodic movement inside these chords, as you can hear, and all I'm doing is basically playing with the 9th, like that. Okay, so I'll play the whole chorus. So it goes down to the C flat, and it takes you back into the riff. So that's the chorus. Alright, now we've come to the part where we talk about the solo. Basically, the whole philosophy of solos is that they should just be parts. It shouldn't be some exercise in doing your scales or showing your athletic prowess on the fretboard. It's what works for the song. In Captain Bligh, we went for kind of like an Eastern vibe, and how we achieved it, it's basically very simple. It's just a wah pedal, and I'm playing just in this kind of Eastern scale, and it starts up on the 14th fret on the G string. It's the first note. I'm using this D string, which is the 4th string, as a drone. What you should do is, you can learn the transcribed solo, but what you should do if you're playing the song is just jam. Go off on this little Eastern thing and just trip out on it. And don't worry about playing what I played, because I probably will never play it like that again. So, but basically I'm using the wah to accent the beat and just to make it move along quicker. It can give it a real rhythmic push to accent the wah. So it's like... That's basically it. I mean, that's a loose version of it, but what you should do is just take this scale and just jam. Just go off on your own little solo, but make it just work within the song. All right, so now we're going to deal with the outro, which is really simple. It's 3 chords. There's the first chord is at the 5th fret, and it's just a straight power chord, but it's on the acoustic. And then it goes up to the 8th fret, so it goes, and then it's at the 8th fret, and then it goes down to the 3rd fret. But again, it's also how you get to these chords. So it starts off real lazy and mellow, and then what happens is, as the drums come in and we pick it up, it goes into a 30-second note pickup on every chord. So it goes something like this. Okay, so you've got the first half, which is just the 3 chords, really lazily strummed. with their anticipations and such, and then it just goes into a 30-second note thing to pick it up and take it all the way out. Okay, so there's another little octave melody that carries out, and basically it was done with an electric guitar going through the JMP1 and then into a TC Electronics G-Force. And this has formant filters in it, basically give it those vowel sounds, like vocal quality to the tone. The part is something like this. It's on the A string at the 12th fret, and it's just octaves, and it just climbs up and down. It's just a tiny little phrase. That's basically it for that part. And there's another little counter melody in there, but that's basically just improv. Again, just find yourself the scale and play away. Okay, so that's basically how you play Captain Bligh. But what you should do is just kind of learn it and then forget it and go and write your own songs, whatever they may be. Just keep on writing songs. And that's the only advice I have for you.